Looks a little different, doesn't it? That's because we are currently standing in the attic of my house, and I've spent the good part of the day up here cleaning. Now, that's because we're going to be doing some renovations downstairs, and I want to try to move some stuff around and get some stuff put where it's not going to be an issue when we come to do those renovations. At the moment, I'm standing over top of what would be the upstairs bathroom, and within the last month now, it's been twice we've had issues with the copper plumbing leaking. And that's because over time, this copper plumbing has just deteriorated because of the water we have here. If you go back, I think it's probably been a few months ago now, I did a vlog on the leak I had in the workshop. And again, it was because the copper plumbing was, deteriorating. But history has basically repeated itself with the upstairs bathroom and actually wrecked the living room ceiling below it. So the choice has been made to just completely gut the bathroom, redo it while we're redoing the plumbing because the floors have got to come up and everything. But it's currently the 21st of December of this year, and the temperature up here really isn't too bad. Usually this time of the year, it's really cold up here in the attic because there's no insulation or anything. It's all under the floor. But I'm going to actually show you a few things here just because I think it'll be interesting. I do want to apologize for the poor lighting up here, but you have to understand this is an attic after all, and it's not like I'm up here every day. But I'm currently standing on the north side of the house, and earlier today, this whole area here, you couldn't even walk through. There was just stuff all over the floor, like those carry totes, bunch of Christmas decorations. This area here, I actually had boxes stacked up for my G-scale trains. I've moved all those over to the other side there, and I've tried to neaten up Christmas decorations, put a bunch of stuff out of the way. This whole floor here, this again was just covered in like boxes, random miscellaneous stuff. There was even some old like campaign signs and such that just never went to recycling. Went ahead and threw those out along with some other stuff. More Christmas decorations over there. Pushed a lot of stuff back under the roof here to try to open up the floor some. And I mean, it definitely looks a lot better. This area here, still got to move quite a bit of this stuff out of the way because, like I said earlier, the downstairs or the upstairs bathroom's underneath this floor, and want to try to get some of the load off in case got to go in and do some work. What I'm talking about is that when we go to renovate the bathroom, the plan is to knock out the wall between it and the bedroom beside it and move it over some. But when that wall's out of there, that leaves the ceiling underneath all this without anything to really support it. So it's a good idea not to have too much weight over this area than there needs to be. But if I turn around here, you can see there's the stairway leading up to the attic, and just down there you can see the back hallway. But over here on the south side of the house, this side of the attic, took time, cleaned this up as well. Something else I did was went ahead and swept the floors, because about 2 years ago we had some guys come in and they put a new roof on the house, and when they took the old one off, a lot of the debris and everything fell down onto the floor here. So it was really nice to sweep that up, and I feel a little more confident walking around here in my bare feet now. But over here is the boxes for my G-scale stuff. Gone ahead and got everything stacked up all nice here. And I really like this because now I can go ahead and if I need to get a box for one of my models or something to either send back to the manufacturer for repairs or transport to a show, I know exactly what's in the box because pretty much got everything facing the same way. But over here, just went ahead and got some antique furniture here just stacked up on this one side of the attic. There's some family stuff over here as well. But I mean, overall, this is way nicer than it was. So here's the attic from the south side of the house. Again, it's clean, it's somewhat organized, can finally walk around here again. And earlier today I was actually messing around, had nothing better to do. Got golf clubs out there and I was just playing some mini putt-putt. Although the uneven floor is a little inadequate for that. again, it's really great to have things cleaned up here to where you can finally walk again and get to things without having to crawl over a big pile of stuff. And I'm really happy to finally have taken the time to sort out and stack the boxes from my large scale stuff. Before, they were just on the other side of the attic, just thrown into a big pile, and you could never find what you needed. But who knows, maybe after renovations are done, I will take these and stack them over on the other side of the attic just so they're a little more out of the way, I guess. But overall, I'm quite happy. And it's kind of funny, the attic's not usually a part of the house that's utilized that much. A lot of times when people bring stuff up here, they pretty much just forget about it. And I remember my friend Christian brought up in a Discord call me and my friend Jacob were in. He was saying about, the attic is usually, a lot of people don't really do much with it, even in terms of storage. A couple modelers we know out there, they have model railways in their attics, and that's all right if you got adequate conditions to have a layout there. But, in this case, like this attic here, I would not try to have a workshop or anything up here. It just stays too cold during the winter, and it kind of surprises me considering we're going into winter. It's really not too bad up here right now. But, I mean, I did actually find quite a few interesting things when I was cleaning up here. A lot of old paperwork, old photos, that sort of thing. And some family memorabilia as well. But I suppose that is going to wrap up this vlog. I think I'm going to get out of here and go down to the workshop. So I will catch you guys in the next video coming up here. Probably ought to have a few more coming up this week before too long.